Look, Mr. Broussard, this contract. Mr. Broussard, it is important you should...
Goodbye. Oh, good morning, darling. I was talking to my hairdresser.
Get me a transcript of Mademoiselle Odette's account. See where my money went.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You have a degree from Oxford, and yet you have a vocabulary of only 2 words.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Okay, Bill.
What about the stock for your oil securities, sir?
My order still stands. Sell.
But you were buying, sir.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. Buy.
Yes.
Next.
The ships lying idle in Miami, sir.
What ships?
Oh, your ships, sir.
What are you talking about?
The Transea shipping fleet, sir. You acquired them together with that, something the matter, sir?
No, nothing the matter. Everything's all right.
Well, these...
Why don't you answer the phone? Answer it!
But, sir, the phone isn't ringing.
Hello. Hello. Hello!
Monsieur, mademoiselle, she has a razor. She's going to cut her wrist.
Let her.
But, monsieur...
Get out. All right. That'll be all for you two. I want a massage.
Suzanne, did you tell him?
Oui, mademoiselle.
And what did he say?
He said letter.
Oh.
Ah, good morning, Doctor. You're early.
Good morning, Mr. Leslie. How have things been this past week?
Well, he's his usual self.
Oh, that bad.
Mr. Broussard had difficulty in remembering vital business matters.
Oh.
A moment ago, he heard telephones ringing.
More delusions and loss of memory. Good morning, Carl. How are you?
Huh? What? What is this? Do I know this man?
Sir, your doctor, Dr. Sharrow. Don't
Oh.
you recognize him?
I want to talk to you, Carl.
Yes.
What I have to say is personal.
Okay, Bill. That'll be all, Mr. Leslie.
I want to talk to you about your x-rays, Carl.
Ah. Money can buy anything. I have a headache. Can you bring a man from Paris to take pictures of it? Beautiful. The brain of Carl Broussard.
This is a serious matter, Carl.
I built an empire out of nothing, and this is the brain that did it. I shine shoes, and now bankers will fight to lick my boots.
Carl, this is where the headaches come from. This dark area here.
Tell your specialist the headaches are gone.
Carl, you've always insisted upon frankness.
Always.
Then please let me speak frankly now. I have a complete report from the hospital.
Which you can give to my secretary.
Carl, their findings are serious.
And expensive. You're trying to tell me again I'm a very sick man.
Yes.
Yes, but I've muscles of steel.
Yes, a living Rodin. Double vision, Carl. I asked you to rest more. You wouldn't follow my advice. Carl, you have a brain tumor. I don't want to say it, but...
Say it.
Now, Carl, it's difficult for me.
You're trying to tell me I haven't long to live.
Carl, well, if you must know, yours is the type of brain tumor that can hardly be successfully operated on. Carl, I'd like to have you checked again. In a recent medical journal, I read about a young brain surgeon doing experimental work on brain transplantation. His name's Merritt, an American. A man somewhere in Europe. London, I think.
Now don't think. Find him. Here.
Yes?
Carl Broussard from New York. Dr. Merritt's expecting me.
Oh, I don't know if the doctor can see you right now. Dr. Merritt, this is Mr. Broussard.
Oh, yes. How are you, Mr. Broussard?
How do you do?
Thank you, Jean. I've been expecting you. Will you excuse me a moment? I'll get your file. There we are. You step in here, please.
Thank you.
Right in here, Mr. Broussard. You can put your coat there. I have the report and the letter from your Dr. Charot. He asked that I be very frank with you.
Of course, yes.
Won't you sit down, please?
Thank you.
Mr. Broussard, I've read your x-rays. I'm sorry to say, but I must agree with the diagnosis.
Surely a doctor of your standing would do something to help me.
I can see you're extremely energetic, high-strung. Your personal physician advised a complete rest, isn't that so?
Yes, but...
And you didn't do it.
Doctor, I don't want to sit and wait to die. I want to be cured.
Hallucinations, double vision, and the reflexes. Mr. Broussard, I'd like to make a test of my own, a chart of your brain waves.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Doctor.
Will you follow me?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Broussard, you've already met Miss Jean Kramer. And this is Dr. Lou Waldenhouse. How do you do? Will you excuse me a moment, please? I want to make a chart of his brain waves.
Yes. Would you come this way, please, sir? I'd like to put you on the encephalograph.
One moment. Doctor, that monkey's head, is it alive?
Oh, yes, of course. It's kept alive by that artificial heart and lungs. Jean.
This way, sir. Will you please sit on this seat? Thank you. Just relax, Mr. Broussard.
Life. What an intelligent, masculine hand for a chauffeur.
It won't work, honey. Think of something better next time.
Scalpel, Lou. Right.
Yes, doctor. Bob. Reading 520.
520. Hold it right there. Reading?
590.
All right, now tie it off.
Pulse oximeter going down very rapidly, Doctor.
Gina, I almost forgot Mr. Broussard. Will you bring him into my office, please?
Right, Doctor.
Lou, keep a close watch on the monkey.
Sure, Doctor. May I say it was a privilege to assist you.
Thank you.
Would you follow me to the doctor's office, please? Here's the graph, Doctor.
Oh, thank you, Jean.
Anything else, Doctor?
No, that'll be all, thanks. Now, let's have a look at it. You're losing your sense of feeling.
It's my nerves. What do you expect, keeping me waiting like this? What did you find?
Sorry to tell you this, but the graph only confirms what we already know.
Oh, but Doctor, surely you can do something for me.
Someday, perhaps. Mr. Broussard, you saw the monkey's head in there alive.
Yes?
It had been dead 6 years. We restored the head to life.
You restored a dead monkey's head after 6 years?
Yes, revitalized the tissues, made the brain within function again. That brain was just transplanted into the skull of the circus monkey you saw in the crib. Its own brain had suffered a concussion.
You're a veterinarian?
No. That's the way it works in steps. You see, medicine progresses in steps from the lower animals to man.
So, all you would need for me would be a brain. A human brain.
Well, it's hardly that simple.
Buy one. Steal one. I'll do anything.
Think, Mr. Broussard. You would be willing to commit murder?
I tell you, Doctor, I'll do anything.
Oh, yes, come in. Yes, Lou.
Excuse me, Doctor. We've just taken the first readings.
Pulse, respiration, temperature. Almost normal. Tell you what, as soon as I finish with Mr. Broussard, we'll drop out and have a bite to eat.
No, Doctor. I must have a proper talk with you.
All right. You better run along, Lou. I'll be back by the time the anesthetic wears off.
Thank you, Doctor.
Shall we go?
Yes. Where's Mademoiselle?
She went for a walk.
We'll pick her up later.
Carl! Carl!
Can I take you anywhere, young lady?
I'd like to catch up with that car. Oh, hurry up, you'll lose him.
Car won't start.
Oh, you did it on purpose.
Well, maybe I did. Anyway, why would a girl like you want to follow anybody?
Is that a compliment?
Uh-huh. What's your name? I'm Lou.
I'm Odette.
Hi, Odette. I'm just going out to lunch. Quick lunch, but how about joining me?
I'm starved.
Good.
Lou!
Oh, Dr. Red, I'd like you to meet Miss Odette.
Verney.
How do you do? This is Mr.
Yes,
Broussard.
I'm already acquainted with Mademoiselle Verney.
Oh, well, we'll see you two later. How's this one?
Fine. The man I told you about.
Oh, yes, he's been consulting with Dr. Merritt about himself. Seemed pretty nice.
but terribly strict and possessive. He was my father's business partner. Since Papa died, Monsieur Broussard insists on finding me a husband.
Without success, I hope.
Completely. I know too well what I want in a man.
Doctor, what I saw continues to amaze me. This living monkey head came from an animal kept in...
Kept in a crypt. It was well preserved. You see, burial in the ground disintegrates animal tissues.
And it had been dead for some time?
For 6 years. We found that tissues can be made to function if properly preserved, even after centuries.
You keep emphasizing well preserved.
A very important point. You see, the embalming process would have to be...
Yes?
Mr. Broussard, we're getting into a very complex subject.
Complex, yes, but very interesting.
So, you are a doctor.
Well, I have a degree, but someday I hope to be a surgeon.
You have the hands of a surgeon. So strong.
I'll bet it would take a very successful surgeon to buy you trinkets like these.
There are other things important to a woman.
I'd like to see you again.
I will too. But it would be very difficult.
Why? Look, give me your phone number, huh?
That's impossible. He won't permit it.
Do I have to ask him to?
Yes, Doctor, I get the point. You were trying to save the life of a sick animal.
Yes, at first it looked as though it may be a hopeless case.
But this new brain, won't it cause the animal to act differently?
Of course. Each brain has its own characteristics. The one I used came out of an ordinary household pet with limited intelligence. Now, transplanted into the healthy body of an extremely alert and well-trained circus animal, it could very easily be taught amazing tricks.
And all this could apply to a human with a strong body?
Mr. Broussard, a human is also an animal.
Yes, it makes sense. But you would need an intelligent brain, a brilliant brain. And it could be made to change its way of thinking, its personality.
This tiny lady is Madame Tussaud, the founder of this, the greatest waxwork show on earth. This lady modeled the famous and the infamous of her time. Opposite her is the famous Sleeping Beauty, who's been breathing like this since 1793. She was modeled from a well-known beauty of the court of King Louis XVI, who preferred to be guillotined rather than submit to the embraces of Robespierre. And now, if you'll walk this way with me. Here we have that much-married monarch, Henry VIII, and his 6 wives. Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, Catherine Parr. 2 he beheaded, 2 he divorced, 1 died in childbirth. Here we have the greatest criminals of modern times. Hitler, Goring, Goebbels, Ribbentrop. This is Guiteau, who assassinated President Garfield of the United States in 1882. This is the man in the iron cage, John Callis, who was accused, sentenced, and put to the torture in 1762 for the murder of his son. Robespierre, whose death by guillotine marked the end of the reign of terror in France. Here we have Marie Antoinette, modeled from the actual death mask by Madame Tussaud. And this, ladies and gentlemen, depicts the execution of Mary, Queen of Scots, which took place, not as many people think, in the Tower of London. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the Sphinx of France, the oracle, the prophet, the physician, the mathematician, the astronomer, Nostradamus, who in the 16th century foresaw the massacre of St. Bartholomew's Day. He foretold the French Revolution, the fire of London, and the rise of Napoleon. A great mystic, a great intellect, graced with the rare gift of prophecy. He wrote about the war in the air, the coming of the atomic age. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll step this way with...
Wait. Where is he buried, this Nostradamus?
In France, I think so. If you'd like any further information about this interesting character, sir, I'd...
Oh, good evening, sir. What'll it be?
Later. Now, I want to see Dr. Brandon.
Dr. Brandon. I hate to say it, sir, but he's, I think you'll find him over there at the end of the bar.
What were you about to say?
Well, it's a long time since he was a doctor, sir. Got into a bit of trouble.
Hmm. Dr. Brandon. My name is Count Broussard. I've heard of you. What are your plans? We are going abroad. We're going to France. Here is the first installment for your trouble. You will need new clothes. It is a very special service I wish you to perform for me. We are leaving immediately.
France?
Huh?
This is it. Quick, take your coats off. Get moving.
Okay. Here's your money. Now, get going, Brandon.
Dr. Brandon.
Quack, Brandon, you mean? You never were a doctor. Now, go on. Go and buy yourself a distillery. You look lovely. I'm taking you back to London right away.
Is this all your baggage, sir?
Yes, those 3 pieces. Here are keys.
Have you anything to declare?
No, nothing.
That belongs to you, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
May I see it, please?
It's a present for Mademoiselle.
A very good likeness of your daughter, sir.
Oh, thank you. Porter!
Where did you get this?
That's not important.
Grave robbing is a crime.
Not for some people.
Whoever severed this head did a very professional job. Spinal cord, why, even the larynx is intact. Whom did you pay to do this?
A very professional secret.
Mr. Prasad, who is this?
Someone unknown. Unknown, unmourned.
Jean, did you send the reports to the Medical Institute?
Yes, Doctor, I did.
Good.
22 days. How much longer?
I don't know. The monkey responded in 7.
Failure.
Look, if you don't mind, I'll be the one who tells you whether this is a failure or a success. If you insist upon sticking around here, then you better find yourself a corner and sit there. This is a scientific laboratory, and we don't work on a timetable.
I'm sorry. Very tired.
I guess we could all use some sleep.
That beautiful word.
Come on, Jean, I'll drive you home. How about you, Mr. Broussard?
No. My car's waiting.
Good night, Lou.
See you later, Lou.
Bye.
Something wrong?
Not a thing, Doctor.
What's with this doctor routine?
Can't you ever leave the laboratory behind, even for an evening? And it's such a lovely evening.
I'm sorry, Jean.
I'm not exactly unattractive, you know.
I suppose the word is beautiful.
I've seen you show more emotion over an x-ray of someone's medulla oblongata. Doctor, what's the color of my eyes? What color?
Blue?
Green.
Mr. Broussard's suite, please. Odette? Hello, darling. Yes, he just left. I told you I had to stay tonight. Look, Jean, I don't know what I'd do without you.
At the lab? I'll be there as usual at 8.
May I give you a word of advice? Don't ever marry a doctor.
Thanks. I don't intend to.
Have a good night's sleep, Lou.
Good morning, Doctor.
Well, all right.
Morning, Doctor.
Morning, Jean.
Morning, Lou.
Morning. Our friend here has been up all night.
Yes, he's been keeping late hours lately.
Oh?
Look!
What must have just happened? Jean, the activator.
It's steady.
Good. Lou, gloves. I only hope we're not too late. Watch the activator, Jean. Lou, steady on the oxygen. More. Okay. Jean, decrease the charge. Its breathing is stronger. Careful now. Hypo, Lou. Come in. Let's see who it is, will you?
Something happened to the boss on the way here. He fainted.
Look, take him upstairs. It's the first door on the left. Now put him into bed, huh? How is his pulse? Fast. I'll be up in a minute. That's about all I can do for now. Keep the flow constant.
Right.
There we are. I'll go up and see how he is. Call me if anything happens.
I will.
Well,
Looks like a slight stroke.
what'd you give him?
This.
That's good. Shot ought to last at least 8 hours.
What happens after that?
Let's wait and find out.
How is he?
He's a very sick man. Oh, listen, before I forget, let's not mention a word about how we're progressing with this.
Huh. From the way Broussard has been following every step we take.
Well, let's face it. He didn't bring this here in the interest of pure science.
But it's his only chance.
It's obvious that he's only thinking about when that brain will be alive again. Then he'll appraise its thinking power, its intelligence and personality. He'll try to make it Broussard. Then he'll insist.
Hello? Yes, certainly. Lou? A female with an accent.
Oh, thank you. Hello? Yes? How are you? Yes, I think so. About 7 o'clock? Doctor, you said you were going to try shock treatments tonight. Are you sure you won't need me?
Oh, I don't think so. Anyway, it's your night off.
Why, Lou, you look positively dashing.
Thanks.
Who's that?
Heavy date?
Yeah.
Yes?
Monsieur Carl Broussard, he's here.
Yes, you better come in.
He's very sick, isn't he?
Maybe you'd better talk to Dr. Merritt.
Oh, Monsieur Doctor, you remember me?
Yes, Miss Vernet.
Please, tell me about Carl.
Well, he's resting upstairs.
It's serious?
Yes, it's quite serious.
Oh, please, I must see him. Take me to him.
I'm afraid it wouldn't do any good.
Of course, I know I'm acting foolish, but it's just that...
Miss Vernet, when he awakens, I'll tell him you were here.
Thank you, Doctor. I brought a few things. His pajama, toothbrush, a rope.
I'll take it up to him.
Thank you. You are very kind.
Not at all.
I'm going now, no? Oh, my taxi. I sent him away.
I can call you another.
If Mademoiselle doesn't mind. I'm driving toward the West End.
Thank you.
Not at all. Good night, Jean. Doctor.
Good night, Lou.
Good night, Lou.
Doctor, you will call me when he's better.
I'll call you, Miss Vernay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. That accent.
Hmm? What?
Never mind.
What was your last reading, Jean?
Shock at 6:05.
Increase the charge 10 points. That's good. Now keep increasing slowly. Hold it. You don't know how much you can take.
I can understand after what you've told me.
What, mon chéri?
About you and me, the dark corners, meeting in secret. And all because of Broussard. A young girl like you.
Yes, he wants me completely for himself.
I can see why.
You are gallant. It doesn't worry you.
Why should it?
He can be dangerous.
So can I.
You are joking, mon chéri.
Maybe. But why should we waste time talking about him?
Keep the voltage steady. All right, lower the charge way down. That's enough for now. We'll try again later. You have a report for the Medical Association?
I have it started. It's in your office. You want to have a look at it?
Yeah.
Dr. Merritt, he will make Carl well again, no?
Well, my guess would be yes, but providing he undertakes it.
Then if Carl is cured for us, everything ends.
Why? You've got your life to lead.
Oh, you don't understand. Carl frightens me. I wish. Can't you see? There is something you can do not to make Carl well again.
Look, I'm a doctor. Remember that. And if there was anything I could do, it would only be to help Dr. Merritt.
If Carl gets well, we are through. And I see. You prefer it that way because you are a doctor. I forgot.
Oh, you.
It's alive! My brain! It's alive!
Brain. They tried to take you from me. Tried to trick me. To them, you're just an experiment. To me, only life. It's alive. You wouldn't tell me.
Broussard.
You tried to steal it from me.
Look, you're a sick man.
No, you tried to kill me. Tried to drug me.
Jean, get it sedative.
No, I'll destroy it. You won't get it.
Oh, Phil, I've got the omnigizer working. All it took was a fuse.
Good girl. I like out into bed. This time I locked the door.
Good.
Michelle.
Phil. Look at it.
Can you hear me?
Michel.
What did it say?
Michel de Notre Dame.
Michel de Notre Dame. Tell me again. What is your name?
Michel de Notre Dame.
Michel... Jean. It's Nostradamus.
It can't be.
The prophet. The astrologer.
The physician.
And your mind is alive again.
I remember.
Yes. Go on. Tell me, when were you born?
1503. Provence. Saint-Remy.
Michel, listen to me carefully. This is the 20th century. Do you understand? The 20th century.
I have always lived in the future.
You predicted you would return, and you have. After 400 years.
They called me a charlatan, an imposter.
Only the ignorant. There were others who said you had a special sense to forecast.
Have they burned my books?
No. You are still read and still honored. Many of the things you predicted have come true. The French Revolution, the rise and fall of Napoleon, dictatorships come and gone.
You have caught sunlight in a globe.
That's an electric light. We've a whole new world to show you.
Who are you?
A doctor, a physician like yourself.
We shall have much to talk about.
Broussard was a madman to bring us the brain of Nostradamus. He wants it for himself.
Phil, do you realize what we've done?
Resurrected the greatest mind of his time.
It's frightening.
So you see, electricity has enabled us to send voices, even pictures, through the air.
I understand.
But all of these things you predicted in your writings. You even foresaw armies fighting in the air.
Yes, we call them airplanes, mechanical flight. There's also the submarine.
As you wrote, the sunken fleet shall swim.
The plagues of your time are gone. You destroyed them with drugs, living moles from the soil.
The sun.
Yes, I guess the sun, the moon, and the stars are about the only things that haven't changed.
Broussard, you can't keep him locked up in his room all day.
I can try. I'll be right back. We have created artificial hearts, kidneys, lungs. We have even regenerated dead tissue.
Oh.
So, you locked me in, eh? What am I? Prisoner? Animal?
Mr. Broussard, for your own good, I'm ordering you to calm down. Remember, you're my patient. That head downstairs, we know who it is.
Huh. He can hear. He can speak. He told you, eh?
Yes, it can hear and speak. It's Nostradamus. How did you get it?
Yes. Yes, it's Nostradamus. A great mind that can see into the future. Worthy to be called Broussard. I would like to see it. Remember, I am a dying man. I promise I'll be calm.
All right, if you can.
Plasma pumped through these tubes mixes with oxygen, and the fluid returns for replenishment. In this way, your tissues receive food.
Yes.
So you see, these man-made devices keep you alive.
It is against nature. Why have you done this? You want the brain of Nostradamus.
Not Nostradamus. You're Karl Broussard, the master. Your name is Karl Broussard.
I am Nostradamus.
Broussard, remember.
I'm sorry.
Jean. I thought it best to leave him alone. Lou? No, thanks. Thank you, Jean.
Did you notice that look of cold determination on Broussard's face?
Yes. A complete egomaniac. You know, even his delusions follow the usual pattern. But he is desperate, let's not forget that.
Try to imagine you are Karl Broussard. Your father was a drunken cobbler. You hated him.
No.
Assume it is so. At the age of 11, you ran away from home. You shined shoes, cleaned sewers, did anything for money. You watched for opportunities. You are smart, alert. Today you control a financial empire. Men hate you. You trust no one. Soon, you will be the most powerful man in the world.
You think that Broussard will succeed in dominating Nostradamus? Depends. See, in a way, it's like a hypnotic seance. Some people are susceptible, others are not. We know Broussard is a forceful person when in his right mind. Nostradamus is an unknown quantity to us.
Quite.
So, you understand? I am buying all these oil properties in order to gain control. I will never sell until it is accomplished. Tell me, will you remember? You will have to carry on for me. Tell me, will you remember? Karl Broussard!
I am Nostradamus.
I order you to answer. I, Karl Broussard.
Stop this.
Fine.
You're overtired, Mr. Broussard. Enough for now.
Yes, you're right. I need rest. Please. Use phone my hotel.
Right over there.
Mr. Broussard here. Give me my suite. What? Try them again. No. No message.
Darling, you're back. I've been so lonesome. Yes, I had a few drinks, all by myself. What else can I do? I have seen every cinema, visited every museum. My poor, sick darling. Oh, that has worried about you so much. I brought your things. Did I tell you? But the doctor wouldn't let me see you.
Come in.
Cablegram for you, sir.
Thank you.
Carl, where are you going?
I've come to you for assistance. I've just had an urgent message. An important decision has to be made. I'm very tired. My mind is confused. You have a good memory. repeat what I told you about the oil properties. Please. My whole fortune is at stake. All my life's work. Millions of dollars.
Yes.
Listen. Here is the list of all my holdings. Well, how you know? What shall I do?
You want to gain control. But I say, sell.
You are right. I'll take your advice. We will sell now at a high price. Another coup for Carl Broussard. You are very shrewd, my friend. You will be able to carry on for me well. Operator, I want to send a radiogram. Broussard Enterprises, New York. Attention, Mr. Leslie. Come at once. Signed, Carl Broussard. Thank you.
Stop. You want to destroy Broussard. Not me. I know the purpose I serve. Think he can get another brain. There is one way to destroy Broussard. And I am doing it.
You think fast, Nostradamus. But I won't change my mind.
I said I am destroying Broussard.
Quote on oil and stocks for Mr. Broussard, please. Down 5 points. This is New York, sir. Price is dropping. Your orders, sir.
Yes, yes. Yeah. This is Carl Broussard himself speaking, yes. Sell! Sell! Understand? Sell!
Yes, but Mr. Broussard insists on selling. How many shares?
50,000.
50,000.
Dear Mr. Broussard?
What is this? Give it to my secretary. What is it?
Your assignment of additional securities to the banks. You've been selling shares already pledged.
You require additional security from Carl Broussard? Do you doubt my solvency?
Those are my instructions, sir.
This is an order, sir.
Thanks. You understand, sir, this pledges all your assets to the banks.
Oh, are you questioning my judgment now? Get out!
Mr. Broussard, sweet.
Well, how is it?
I'm afraid there are practically no bids for your stocks. Look, if I might suggest, sir, do you think we might reverse the process and buy?
No, I know what I'm doing.
I'll ring you back.
Wait, don't answer. Don't answer any of them. Wait.
Yes? I don't understand. He's in the next room. Who? New York? I'll try. Please hold on. Excuse me, darling. New York is calling you. They say it is very important.
Hello. I understand you have a call for me from New York. Broussard? Yes? This is Carl Broussard, yes. You won't go along with me? No? Right. Right.
Sir, if there's anything I can do.
It's no use. It's all over. I'm ruined.
Where is he?
For the first time in my life, I depended on someone else. On you. You tricked me. You ruined me. It's not I who lost. You made a pauper out of me.
Really, Mr. Broussard,
Broussard!
you must control
Broussard!
yourself.
I order you to get out of here. Yes, and give me these keys you took from my room. Now get out of here.
Your hotel, sir. Follow that cab.
Wait a moment. Pull up there. Walking out on me, eh? But you didn't get very far.
Let me explain.
You're right. There's not much left of Carl Broussard. All I have left is you and your jewels.
No, Carl.
Jewels and Odette. They go well together.
They're mine.
I'm not going to take them from you. I want to put them on you. See you in all the loveliness I could once afford. I'll put them on you, piece by piece. And you smile for me. Yes. Look, remember? I gave you this in Sun Valley. Now, come. Put on the smile you put on when I gave you this in Sun Valley.
What are you trying to do?
Smile.
No, Carl. No, no, no.
Smile. Look.
Why, darling, what a pleasant surprise.
So it's you she's been carrying on with, eh?
Broussard. The cranial nerves have been severed. Help me get him in there. That's about all we can do. I'm afraid there's not much hope. It's funny. Broussard wanted this brain. Now we may have to use it to save Lou.
If only we could.
Jean, you better call the police.
Yes, miss. Yes. Yes, Inspector. Mr. Broussard is armed. It won't be difficult to locate him. We have his description. Sorry to keep you waiting, officer. His condition, doctor? Very bad. No hope.
Surgery?
I don't think so. The damage was too extensive.
You'll keep us informed.
Certainly.
Thank you, Doctor. Miss?
Thank you.
Circulator.
The connections are damaged. Whoever it was is gone.
The main circuit is broken. It'll die, Phil.
We can't lose it. This is more than an experiment. Jean, check the Almy geyser. Plastic cast fits fine. Give me a hand there, will you? Careful. I want to strap it down here. There. That's good. Now we have to feed it intravenously. We appreciate your cooperation, Doctor. You've given me enough information for a full report.
Good.
Excuse me, Sergeant. There's a telephone call for you.
Thank you. Excuse me, gentlemen.
In here, please.
Certainly. Dr. Alexander, you are the county medical officer, so I would like to ask you a professional question.
Yes?
Would you have done what I did?
Under the circumstances, yes. We must abide by the Hippocratic Oath to preserve life whenever possible. I only hope that your theory is a success.
Well, if it is, I intend to bring it before the Medical Institute for further study.
Yes. Ah.
First clue of Broussard in 3 days. The local barber called headquarters. This afternoon, he shaved a man of Broussard's description. You'll check, of course. It could be. Well, thank you again, Dr. Merritt. Certainly.
Bye, Dr. Merritt.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I must be getting nervous. Thought I heard something. Now, let's have a look at it.
Connect the feeding tubes.
No. No. Don't!
Jean. Are you all right?
Darling. I'm so scared. Those terribly cold hands.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Dr. Alexander? Oh, hello, Dr. Merritt. I understand you had trouble. I see.
Well, it can't move very quickly. Nourishment? I fed it intravenously. I'm glad you agree. That's right.
You know, it's remarkable it's alive, this head mounted on your assistant's body. That was quick thinking on your part, Doctor, I must admit. The question is how long it can live.
It seemed demented, maybe because of the shock of energy. It's lost its power of speech. Yeah, that's right. Well, thanks very much, Doctor. Goodbye. Yes. Oh, yes, Inspector. Well, I knew it couldn't go too far. Well, that's very near here. Police dogs. Well, Inspector, I wonder if you'd try and control them. I don't want it hurt. Fine, thanks very much. Goodbye. It's been seen close by.
Let's go.
Tim?
There he goes. In the schoolhouse. There he goes. The dogs must have chased him in here.
Okay.
Get him. Right.
Officer, please. Don't go out there, sir.
Yes, please. Broussard! Get down here, Broussard!